Will the Bengals keep pace in the AFC playoff race? Happy game day, everyone. I'm James Rapien with allbengals.com and Cincinnati Bengals talk with a little hotel room preview as the Bengals just hours away from taking on the Raiders in Sin City. And let's be honest, this is a huge, huge game for a bunch of reasons. But when you look at that playoff race, there's about 52 teams in the AFC that are 4-5, 5-5, or 6-4. In that little clump of teams is the Bengals, is the Las Vegas Raiders. They play today. Not only will the winner have the edge in the standings, they'll have the tiebreaker moving forward. And it's such a big game because, and I've said this really, I think on multiple shows, certainly on Locked On Bengals and probably on this channel, how many playoff teams lose 3 straight, especially at this part of the season? The Bengals have dropped 2 straight. The Raiders have dropped 2 straight. You look at the different playoff odds machines and different things like that. The loser of this game, their odds plummet, or their chances rather, not odds, their chances plummet according to a lot of those different predictors. So this is a huge game, and the Bengals will be without Mason Shrek, their third string, or excuse me, they activated Mason Shrek. They're going to be without Mitch Wilcox, who's still on the COVID-19 reserve list. So Shrek will be their third team tight end today. They're also going to be without rookie defensive tackle Tyler Shelvin due to a knee injury. Not a huge deal because they've played with him. He's been inactive most weeks from a football standpoint. You certainly hope that he can get back out there at some point this year and make an impact. Hasn't done it yet. But overall, this team, couple things. I think it's going to be a shootout today. My prediction was 38-34, and you should check out that full prediction video. But I think that this is going to be a wild, wild game where we see a lot of points, probably some turnovers on both sides. I know that the Raiders haven't got their rushing attack going. I think they're going to look at this Bengals defense and say, we can run on that because of their lack of discipline tackling over the past couple of weeks. And so that's a challenge for this Bengals defense. Can they be better than we've seen the past couple of weeks? I'm not giving them that credit, right? I just think that this offense, Derek Carr, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, man, those guys are going to put on a show. And yeah, I think Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake are certainly capable running backs. On the flip side, and this is where it starts, and Joe Burrow hit us with a cozy fit on Saturday, as you can see. Whew, that's questionable, but I'm feeling the Dunder Mifflin beanie. That being said, not sure if this offense is ready to put together 4 straight quarters of consistent ball, but I think they're going to need to today if they're going to win. I think they're going to have to drop a bunch of points, be extremely consistent, sustain drives, have explosive plays, because we haven't seen that. We've either seen them sustain drives and win that way, or lose that way by not sustaining drives, or these big explosive plays that have kind of carried them. We haven't seen both in a game, and when they happen to hit on that and have both, I think that's when we're going to see this offense go to the moon, right? Like crypto. So it's one of those things where you need them to be really consistent today, but you also need those explosive plays from Jamar Chase. He's officially in the Rookie of the Year race as you check out MyBookie.ag. By the way, if you want to wager on today's games, do it. MyBookie.ag, promo code BengalsTalk. You're going to get a 100% bonus. They're going to double that first deposit on your first deposit. It's that simple. So you deposit $50, let's say you use Bengals Talk, you're going to get a free $50 that you can use and wager on the Week 11 games or whatever you want to wager on. It doesn't have to be NFL. But Rookie of the Year race, really, really real. And Jamar Chase needs to have a big game today, I think, to keep pace with the way Mac Jones is playing. And honestly, without that, because you don't care about that really. I mean, you do, but you'd much rather the Bengals win than anything else, right? I think T. Higgins is probably going to be in line for a big second half of the year. Tyler Boyd, getting him going, it has to matter. Like, that's the thing, is this offense has so many weapons, and we haven't seen all of them in sync. Boyd has had a game. Higgins has had a game, good games. Jamar's been the best of all of them. What if they hit in sync at the same time? And part of keeping all of those guys in sync is getting the running game going so you don't get behind on the chains. You're not on 3rd and long, and you're forced to send them on deep outs and things like that where it's, these longer developing plays and getting them the ball in space. And so if you want to get that run game going, you're going to have to start it with Joe Mixon. And I think Joe Mixon needs to have a big game today. He's historically played well against the Raiders, and you look at what this Raiders defense has given up, they should be able to run against them. And the other thing here, and I want to see this right away, Season, not necessarily on the line, but the next 8 games certainly on the line. You want to see more creativity on offense. You want to see more pulling out all the stops if you need them to, and that involves Chris Evans to me. I think Chris Evans needs to be more involved in the passing game. One of the turning points of that Browns game, it's 14-7, and Joe Burrow finds Samaje Perine on 3rd and 3, and Perine drops it. I need that to be Chris Evans because it would have been a first down, it would have extended the drive, and there would have been a chance that this Bengals team would have done what? March downfield, tie the game 14-14, and it's just a completely different feeling. One play later, they go for it, they don't get it, and Donovan Peoples-Jones has a touchdown, and suddenly you look up and it's 21-7. So the game unraveled for them. Today, it can't unravel. We are going to have your coverage after the game. Make sure you check out during the game, after the game, pre-game. If you haven't yet, allbengals.com. We have a ton there. So go there, bookmark it, save it, whatever you need to do. We'll be back with post-game videos after the game, but like I said, allbengals.com will have highlights and so much more, and then you get my post-game reaction right here in video form. I'll probably be sitting in this seat at the hotel. First time we've done a hotel video on Cincinnati Bengals Talk. Probably won't be the last, but yeah, wasn't as bad. I don't love the lighting. I'll be honest with you, don't love the lighting, but you know, we powered through. So shout out to you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see all of you after the game, win, lose, draw, as the Bengals look to improve to 6-4. Happy game day, everyone, and I will chat with you guys in a bit. As always, thank you so much for watching right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk.